Vintage audio repair is our main. Bringing old electronics back to life is our game. Tubes and wires we arrange. Every circuit we exchange. Dusty gears begin to turn. Ancient speakers start to burn. We revive the faded sound, where lost frequencies are found. Through the cracks and through the ground, we revive the faded sound. Crackling tapes and humming noise, broken knobs and shattered joys. Every fix we deploy brings back life to your pride and joys. Dusty gears begin to turn. Ancient speakers start to burn. We revive the faded sound, where lost frequencies are.
Good evening, guys. Good evening, ladies, and welcome. Yes, we're here. We're live, and it's tonight's subject project is a Pioneer SA 7800 amplifier. Now, this has just been driven from Scotland by a friend of mine, good friend of mine. Used to live over the road from me many years ago. And we still keep in contact, and this has just been dropped off to be repaired. I do all his repairs, so whenever he's down here visiting family, if he needs out done, he brings it down. And you know, yes, a very good friend of mine, Gary, the same guy I did the reel to reel for the other week. And here's my cup of tea. I'm on tea for a while now, guys. Christine, put her on the side here for me. Put her on the workbench there for me, please. Right, wait, what are you doing now?
I'm going Laura's now.
You're going over Laura's?
Yeah.
You haven't put sugar in that, have you?
No.
Good. Right, I'll see you later.
Right.
Right, shut me door, Christine. It's a bit parky tonight. It's fucking cold, to be honest with you guys. Anyway, we've got... That's why you see me lovely smiley face. Because we're live and we're doing a repair. Now what I want to do is come off, what I want to do next is go to get the camera ready here. So what we'll do, we'll give you a look at the amplifier, and then we'll assess what the issue is. The fault reported is that the amplifier is stuck in protection, but it was working last time Gary used it. It was working. He switched it off and he turned it on the next day and reported this fault. But he has included the service manual with it. As you can see there, we've got the service manual, so the book of words, as I call it, so we can consult the book of words and we can find out what the issue is and get it sorted. Now, he's down for a couple of days. He's going back Monday, I think. So I want to try and have this done. I think the transistor that goes, so it's a general purpose transistor. I will be able to find an equivalent and move it in my stock. And we'll try and get this fixed before he goes back so he can take it with him. Anyway, so let's get stuck in, shall we? And have a look at this lovely old amp. Right, I'll tell you what, guys, since I replaced the wheels on this chair, look at that. I can do it. You can't look at it really, can you? Because, right, let's just get the camera, let's get the camera sorted out. I'll just get the YouTube sorted out on the phone so that I can look at the chat every now and again. I mean, I won't be concentrating on the chat. I don't when I'm doing a repair, but I will glance now and again. Julie, honey. How are things? Things is good. I've got my coat on. Yes, it is cold. It certainly is, honey. It certainly is. But that being said, you know, every time I see you, well, I don't see you exactly, do I? But every time I see you popping on the chat, always brightens and makes me feel a bit brighter. Let's just turn that down. I've left the volume up. There we go. So let's go to camera 4. Might be the best camera for this. So we'll go to camera 4. And if I can make, oops, there we go. Right. There we go, guys, isn't it in sheer beauty? Hey? Isn't it a beauty, that? That is a real honey, that amp, isn't it, guys? That's a beautiful amplifier. Anyway, so that's what's come in. So what we'll do, because we know that Gary doesn't mess about with things, and we know that it will be as he said. He did take the top off because I wanted to have a look to see inside, so he did take the top off for me to have a look, but I can assure you guys he hasn't messed with anything. He does not mess about. He dropped some off to me. And I do them. Right, I've had to delay the quad preamp for now because I need to make a cut. I need to cut the hole out for the new. I need to change the shape of the hole rather. Right, so what we'll do is we've not got any speakers connected, so what we'll do is just turn it on. And that's it, guys. It doesn't come out of protect. There's your problem. Stuck in protection. Right, so if we can just lift it off me remote control, there we go. Right, so that's, I'm just making sure that we're actually on the right camera and I'm filming. Well, we don't film these days, do we? Right, so basically, guys, what we'll do, we'll put the book of words up here for a minute because we need to get the top off. So we need the screwdriver. Where's my screwdriver, my green one? That's generally the one that fits everything. Don't know where my green screw, oh there, no it's not, that's not it, I thought I'd seen it then. That's my green screwdriver. It's here somewhere. Transistor checkers there, I've seen that. So just to get this other screwdriver, see if this one will fit them. Let's pull the plug out. Disconnect the IEC lead. Right. Probably going to span a couple of parts this, because we don't know, we might find a fucking fault all in one go here tonight. Nice if we could, wouldn't it? But it's in protection, so no screws around the back, just 4 and 1, 2 at either side. So it'd be nice to just find the fault, get it back, get it sent back off. Well, get him, well, when he comes in the next couple of days to collect it, hopefully we've got some good news. I mean, I wouldn't like to have sent this through the post, it weighs a ton. Right. Yes, could get it. There you go. But I'll hold the screwdriver straight, wouldn't it? There we go. Probably we're going to have to remove the bottom as well. There's no screws in there, is there, anywhere? There we go. Let's put that top there for, put the top out of the way. I don't want it getting scratched. Don't want his lid getting marked. Put it on top of it. Put it on top of the Gigman. Right. So. Right. I'll tell you what, there's quite a bit going on in here, isn't there, guys? None of them fuses are blown. I know that because he tested them himself. He was able to do that. So. We've got I'm just looking. So our problem is going to be in this area here. It's had some work done on the top here. It's had some rework done, but that's only your input and stuff. It's had some work done on here. So now let's get the bottom off. Get a sip of my brew first. Sip of my cup of tea. Yeah, it is. I mean, Gary, let's lift it up on its end. Yeah, Gary will only buy you know, he's not scared of spending his money, but what he buys, it has to be right. You know, it's what he buys. Oh, I'm going to maybe lay this down, I think. Maybe better to lay it down on its top. And we can have a look. Get these screws out. Let's got it. Get this all out. The thing I like about old stuff, and I do like about old stuff, is they have inspection panels. You know, you can work on this without having to take circuit boards out. Not like the modern shit they make. No, come on you cunt. There you go. Not like the modern shit that they make. Where, yeah, I've just shown him his reel-to-reel work and it's still here at the moment. And he brought me my Revox down. Has that got a screw missing? No. No, I don't think so. But we get all this out and then we can start to look then, see what the issue actually is, preventing this thing from coming out of protection. Now, Hello, Burnsy. Good evening to you. Yeah. So we'll see. Oh, hang on, there's one there, isn't there? You always miss one, don't you guys? There's always one. There's always one that you miss. Right, so we can put this out of the way. We'll just pop that down there for a minute. Right. Now, well, I hope it ain't in them transistors because we ain't going to be getting them, are we? Right, let's go to the overhead view. Make sure we're zoomed out. Zoomed out on that one. Zoomed out on all of them old things. Go to camera 3. There you go. Right, there's your overhead view. Right. And we're going to be working. This is your power supply here. This is your output. This is all your preamp at the front. Now, the first place I want to look, you might not see a bit here because I'm looking. Right. I want to check for dry joints. Gary's already tapped this because I told him to tap in strategic places. See if it popped up. Right, the relay is on that board just in front of the heatsink. And there is a dry joint. There is a dry joint, guys. There's a couple. Oh, there's a couple. Wow. There's a couple. There's quite a few. So, now let me see. We've got one. We've got them everywhere. There's one there. One here. So another look. I have to lift it away from you so I can see a bit better. But that was a bad one there. Right, where's the relay? The relay is there. Yeah. That's where our dry joints are going. So that's. I hope it's a dry joint and I can ring him up because he's hurt his leg. His tendon's gone in his leg with his knee. Hence the reason he didn't hang around for a cup of coffee. He had to go to the hospital, get himself looked at. Right, what I'm going to do now, guys, we'll plug this back in. See if that dry joint's made any difference. I don't think we're going to be lucky here, but you know what they say. You know, there's no harm in trying. It'd be nice for me to ring him up and say I've repaired your amp. But yeah, you know, he really does like this amplifier. And to be honest with you, don't blame him, I do and all, it's a lovely amp. There we go. Nope. Nope, it wasn't a dry joint. Not that one anyway. Right. So that wasn't the problem. Just have a look at these fuses. They look okay. Yeah. But just because they look okay doesn't mean they are. So what we'll do, we'll get the multi of the meter and we should test them. Right, so we did find a couple of dry joints and we've done those. That's not to say there isn't any more that I haven't actually found. Right. So we could, well, we've got the meter. Hope the meter's charged. Yeah. Right, so wrong button. Right. We'll just check these three fuses. Good. 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 So we know the fuses are good. Right, that tells us the fuses are good. So we don't have to worry about that. So move them screws so they don't end up somewhere where they shouldn't, like all over the bloody floor. Right. So let's flip it back upside down. We have unplugged it. Now, so the relay is there. Right. So we're coming out to our speakers. So work out which side is the coil and which side isn't. So what we'll do, we'll put this on resistance. And what we'll do, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. $12.656K. And this one here should be the coil. 113, 112K. Yep. Yep. Another dry joint there. Right. We also there's one there. Yeah, that's one. Just check these capacitors. Make sure there's no fucking charge in them. There the fuses. Where's the capacitors? They're here. .6 volts. 7 volts. Yeah, 6 volts. So we're okay. So there's a dry joint here, guys. I'm not sure what this is doing, but it's definitely a dry joint. So we can't leave that. There you go. Right. Now, just look for dry joints, you see, to start with. We've got another one there. See, somebody's been over this in the past, so it obviously that's right. Oh. Right, we'll plug in a minute and we'll look for some voltages, because we need to check some voltages. We'll look at the manual in a minute. There's a few. It's around this relay I'm concentrating on. That one down there. What is that down there? Let's have a look. See, let's work out what it actually is. Looks like a diode. Let's plug it back in, because that was definitely a bad connection. Let's go for a plug-in, because you never know, do you? You just don't know. And then we'll look at some voltage. We'll look in the manual, and we'll nothing. Nope. Let's give it a tap. That would have come on by now. So it's right. Let's have a look at the manual. So we want to look at the protection circuit in the service manual. Right, that's the user manual. This one we want is the service manual, which is this part here. So let's see. Hello, Lily. I think it is Lily Lars. Yeah, they're a good meter. Is it a quasi design? No, I think it's push pull. I'll let you know in a minute. I think it's push pull. I want to look at the protection circuit. Power out, continuous power output is 65 watts per channel. Right. I want to look at protection contents. Right. PC board connection diagram, schematic, power amplifier assembly. Doesn't tell me where the fucking protection circuit is. I have to hunt it down. Right. So that's your exploded diagram. Right, protection. Right, I need to find protection because I need to know what voltage is being fed to the relay. I need to know because without knowing that, adjustments, nope, don't need to mess with that. Overload detector, that should protect, that's going to be your protection circuit, isn't it? Protection circuit, there we are. The purpose of this circuit is to protect the speakers and the power amplifiers. The relay in the output circuit, the relay in the output circuit is automatically opened in any of the following cases. During the transient operations when the power supply is turned on and off, upon detection of an overload caused by a short circuit in the load, upon detection of a DC voltage in the output caused by component failure or accident, muting operations when the power supply is turned on and off. Right. So there's your relay. There's your relay there, and your relay drive. There's your relay there, and relay drive is, I'm gonna say, probably transistor 4, Q4. But it could be Q1, 2, 3 or 4, one of those. There's your overload detector there, which is Q2, Q1. Yeah, so there's your overload protector. I don't think it'll be, it's not overloading. We will test the output transistors in a minute. But I don't think it's that, because it was working and it turned it on the next day and it wasn't. So I think we need to look at right. Power on muting. Now, does it tell us? Right, power on muting. Power off muting. Protection circuit. Protection circuit is. That, I think it's Q4. So let's find transistor 4 and check transistor 4. Let's just unplug that a minute. So just so I can move it about. Right. And transistor 4, I'm going to have to lift this up so I can see, because they don't really print the stuff there very well. Well, actually, I can find it on the bottom. I can find it on the bottom here. Just come from the relay, which is I've got a transistor checker, but what we'll do, we don't really need that at this point. Just put that on diode, put it where I can see it, or else have a sip of my tea. It goes cold. Right, given that all these transistors are the same number of these outputs, I'm going to say it's quasi. Right, so so what we'll do, we'll test these transistors first, these audio outputs. Yeah, they're okay. That one is anyway. Yep. That's a different reading on that one. Oh no. That's right, no, it's okay, it was me. Yeah, they're all reading the same, so they're okay. I'm going to say they're okay. So what we'll do now, we'll check these along here. Yep. Nothing on there. Oh, that's alright. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh yeah, there is. That's okay. Nothing there. Move it up to there. That's okay. Nothing there. Let's check this next one here. Yeah, that's okay. Whoops. Yeah, it's okay. That's okay. It's okay. So yeah, they're all okay according to that. So alright, this is going to be your speaker. So if I double check, put the wire there. Now it's going to your power supply. Oh, hang on a minute. Switch on to speaker A and B. And that's your speaker. Then go over to this side. Power supply. That shows the speaker. So, what I thought was the coil isn't the coil. That's your switch. That's your coil. Right, so let's go back to ohms. There you go. And that's your coil there. Which is 606 ohms. So 606 ohms. And that's going into the leg of that transistor, that's going into there. It's going to be ground. Yeah. See, this relay will have two poles in it, one for each channel. I'll have two switches, one for each channel. What I want to do, what I'd like to do, guys, what I'd like to do, see if the relay is actually working. I should be able to fire it with a 9-volt battery. No. Let's just, tell you what we'll do, we'll plug in the power supply, get the power lead. What we'll do, we'll plug in and plug in now. I need to know now what I need to find out, guys, I'm going to turn this round the other way so I'm nowhere near that fucking power supply, because I want to see if there's any voltage getting to the relay. There we go. I want to just see if there's anything getting to the relay. Right. That's on. That's right, which is on and off. There we go. Right, let's get me the negative clip, which I borrowed for that last night. Negative. do. It should do us. Right. Now. This is the coil. On. What's happened there? For a minute I thought I'd killed my meter. uh, 46 volts there. So we're at 46 volts. .46 volts there. So as the relay fucked up, let's take the relay out. Relay could be fucked even, because we've got voltage to it. So at 46 volts going to the relay. So, hang on a minute, let me just check that both sides of the relay. Let me just double check something. So, let's turn this on. No, nothing. Nothing. And 45 volts there. Let's turn it off a second. I don't want to be left, I don't want to be on any longer than I need to, given it's got a fault. No. Let's turn it. So we've got voltage there. Hang on. Look it now. 45 volts there. 45 there. 45 there. But we shouldn't have 45 volts on either side, both sides of that relay. We shouldn't have 45 volts on both sides of it, so, but on across it we've got nothing. That's your speaker connections there, that's your switch. So across it we've got nothing. So basically I'll get to the chat in a minute, guys. Right, so we're not getting this. This. You got anything on that transistor? Oh, nothing. So look at this one. 37 volts. Got 45 volts on that transistor. And then this one, nothing. Not supposed to be anything there, that's ground. Let's just make sure. I want just to look at something. Yeah, we are. We've got ground. Right, so let's see what voltage. Let's turn the plug off a minute. There we go. Let's see what voltage. See if it tells us. If there is no input, if there's no DC input on Q5 and Q6, they will be off, and the timing capacitor C charges up through R8. So where's the timing capacitor? To C1, which is that one there. And there's R8. So C1. See what it gives me. Let's see if I can find C1. Because then if I find C1 I can look at it. C1. Oh, let's just unplug that power lead a minute, because I need to look at it the other way up. Take that clip off there for now. There we go. So we need to look for C1, and it's C1 should be, ooh, it's got to be need to look at the fucking layout, I think, because C1 I think is buried. Just lift it. Oh, there you go. Let's turn the meter off for a minute because the fucking battery runs down on these dead quick. So I don't have to fuck about charging it back up in a hurry. Right, so C1. C1 is either going to be here or here. And C1 is going to be here or here. Right. So it's going to be either that one or that one. Right. So let's just put this on here. I think I'm going to have to take them out to check them. C1. Hang on, let's have a look. Yeah, it's just behind. Right, so C1 I think is I think C1, guys. I mean, if that's failed, that would do it. If that's not charging up, that would do it. Right. So what we'll do, C1, I think that's C1 there. Let's pull that one out. I think it's that one there. That's not it. That's the fucker there. There you go. Which way in does it go? Just make sure before we pull the cutting thing out, negative towards the heatsink. That's good enough. That one's out. Why is the fucking other little leg not coming out? Come on, you cunt. So why is that not coming out? I fucking desoldered it. There you go. let's just, we'll clean the holes up in a minute. There you go. Right, put on the tester. See what this one comes up as. Right, it is 330 UF, 6.3 volts. Yeah. That doesn't sound very good. Oh, and then I'm on dial. Idiot. There you go. $322 UF. That's good enough. Yeah, that's okay. Just clean the bottom up and then put it back in. And now let's clean that up. Move that wire out of the way. Clean. That's it. Make sure it goes back in. Be happy with that a bit cleaner, to be honest. I always like to test them. There you go. Right. Pop it back in, and it goes with the negative towards the heatsink. Does it actually have, is it actually marked? No. Let's pop this back in. Yay! Tell you what, guys. It's actually come on. It's getting your fucking fingers in. Fucking thing come out easy enough, but right. So we know it's not that. Let's fucking lie it down a bit. See, I can't fucking, having big fat fucking fingers doesn't help. We know it's lined up, so it will go in. That's got it. There you go. Now what we do, solder that. Move that out of the way because there you go. Clean that. Yeah. Yeah, we got. There we go. Right. There we go. Yeah. There we go, guys. Right. Let's get a piece of. Yeah, we lost one of the pads, to be honest. No problem, we can sort that out. I don't know what that was, it's not switched on. Not even plugged in, so I shouldn't have made any noise. But it could have been that. There we go. A piece of solder. Yeah, when I pushed it in, the bloody pad flew off. Bastard. Thought the hole was clear. It was, but not as clear as it should have been. Don't know where me fucking soldering iron cleaner is either. There we go. It's not a problem. There we go. There we go. So, solder that. Solder that to there. And sure we're pushed in, the capacitor's all the way in. It's hanging out. That's it. There. Put new PNS. There you go. We'll clip that off in a second. Just make sure that this one is all the way in. Yep. Let's get rid of this. Gotcha. Right. Make sure that that's connected. It is. Just want to make sure this other one all the way through. Which there we go. So basically, that's it. Yeah, that's exactly as it should be. Now let's see and check this other one in the circuit. The trouble is to see what value it is. Well, that one's 100 UF at 50 volts. 100 UF at 50 volts. Let's see. Right. 100 UF at 50 volts. Can't always test them in circuit. (131). But that could be because of, yeah, that could just because, yeah, we've got a dry joint on that transistor there. Oh. Right. So let me just double check. Yeah, we've got a connection there now. Right, that wasn't the problem, but so basically what we need to look for just check that there. Right. I want to make sure that that's not touching. Make sure that's not touching there. That's a good connection, that. That's okay, I've solved that. I've rescued that. So I don't think it's... Let's have a look. See if we can find... Let's have a look, see if we find C1. Because I never had a look at what that fucking number was of that one when it was out. Right. I want the circuit board layout. It's pretty comprehensive, this manual. I want to see the actual circuit board layout. And I've probably gone past. Let's go back to protection. Right, so C1, let's see where it goes into. C1 is there. And C1, this is your relay drive here. It says the purpose of the protection circuit. Yeah, let me just say hello to some of the guys I've not said hello to yet. Let's just come to you guys for a minute. Bunzi, hello, yeah, I think it is a quasi design. It's similar to the setup of my MX-35 Yamaha I own. Right. Hi Pat. Hello Paul. And hello Mark. Right, so basically, right, let's have a look at muting on and off. Right, we'll start with that. Right, muting operation, when power supply is turned on, when the power supply is turned on and off, with reference to Fig 9, which is the protection circuit. Reference to Fig 9, when the power supply is turned on, the Q3 turns off due to B1, turns off due to B1, the time constant of the B1 circuit is very small. If there is no input DC on Q5 and Q6, they will be off, and the timing capacitor charges up through R8 and turns on when Q4 conducts. The relay operates and the output muting on the power supply will be removed. Right, so basically let's have a look at where R8 is. There's R8 there, and that's going into C1. C1's going to ground. C1 goes, right, so C1, so Q3, so they're turned off. Yeah, the power supply is turned on, Q3 turns off due to B1. But what's B1? Oh, there's B1. There's B1 there. Yeah, there's B1. Minus B1. Did it say minus B1? Yeah, it does. It says to minus B1. Right. So there's R8. There's B2 plus. So I need to look at, it doesn't say how many volts, it doesn't say how many volts. I'm just looking to see if it tells me. It doesn't tell me how many volts it should be. It will somewhere else, but it doesn't actually tell me here. Right. Right, there's your power amp. There's your relay there. And relay drive is Q4. Right, relay drive is Q4. So, you know, they don't print these very well, these circuit boards. It's hard to read. What is what? So we've got these regulators here. I don't think they're how to do with it. They're part of the amp, because there's 4 of them. Well, I say the regulators, not drivers. The drivers are on the heatsink, but the main output. Oh. Let me see, the fault is, let's test this diode. I pressed the wrong fucking button. There you go. I think that's okay, to be honest. Yeah. Check this one. Yeah. Let's check these resistors. Just check them, see if any of them are open. Oops. That's very low. Not open now. So okay. So we know let's just move that so I can get to it with the tester. Nothing there. That's okay. Move them over a little bit. Nothing there. Yeah, it's okay. Straighten it back up. That's okay. Straighten it back up. There we go. Yeah. Well, just want to look at this couple here. Nothing there. So I think these transistors are okay. Yeah. And I can't get to those. This is, I don't think that'll be a problem. I don't want to bend them too much in case I fucking snap the cunts. Just move it forward a bit just to get behind. Don't think that'll be a problem. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, let's have a look. Let's see if me messing about has made any difference. I doubt it, but you never know, dear. I've done a couple of joints, so let's see what we've got. So we've got going this time. It's off. Make sure that we've put. Make sure we've. Yeah, we put that capacitor back in the right way. Wanted to check. Right. Let's have a look at test point 6. Right. There's my little clip, my clip lead. I've gone and lost my clip lead. Where's my little clip lead gone? I can add it a minute ago. I've lost my clip lead, never mind, I'll just have to shove it in there. Ooh. So nothing. $27 there. Let me just Look at that. The top pull off that relay, some of them do. Some of them the tops pull off, that one does. It's no. Right. So what we need to find out. So now that relay is 24 volts, so there should be at least 24 volts going to that. That's a 24 volt DC relay. So just turn that off for a minute while I turn it upside down. Right, so that's 24 volts. We should be getting to the relay. Thereabouts anyway. Right. Ooh, fucking hell. Tell you what guys, it weighs a bloody ton, this thing. It's no lightweight. Right. So right. Right. So let's see. That's on. Right, so now there, about on the other one. No, nothing there either. So there's nothing. There you go. Get that wire out of the way. So that's going to ground. So there won't be nothing on there because that's ground. Right. So my relay is here. There's a relay. So what I want to do, so I know there's no voltage on that. Yep. No, nothing. Nothing. Absolutely fuck all. Absolutely fuck all. Now this Move out of the way, there we go. They connect your speakers. Right, this is your right, so shove that in there. You anything go in there? No, nothing. Not this side. Yeah. There's ground. Two volts there. Nothing there. There's another dry joint there. Another fucking dry joint there, guys. Right, where did I see it? There you go. I don't think that was the one. Let's just see. Right, so come off our relay. No. Two there. $31 there. $20 there. No, nothing. Nothing. So, the problem So all it's doing really is protecting I wonder if it could be the relay. Could be that. I doubt it though, because let me just check continuity. I want to check. That's okay. Yeah. I want to take the relay out and test it. I don't want to put voltage into the amplifier, so I'd rather take the relay out. Okay, now fucking sucker's got blocked. Shit, my sucker's got blocked. My sucker's blocked, guys. There we go. I can see through it, but there's a fucking blockage in there. Right, move that black wire over there so I can get to this. There you go. I have actually had a faulty relay before today, so I think it's worth investigating. No, I don't want to come out. Come on, clean up your cunt. See that lift out? So unplug the power lead just so I don't damage any sockets. Right, let's see if we can jiggle a little bit, see if we can jiggle it out. Nope. Yeah. So basically it's the fucking pins are bent over. So I'll straighten the pins. We've got a small screwdriver. I don't want to use the iron, it's lifting the pad. That's lifting the fucking pad down, guys. Don't want to lift the pads. That's that one. That's that one. That one. That one. Just these two. Should pop out. So I'm gonna have to walk it out, I think. Just turn it round. I have to do it this way. That one's coming. Well, there you go. It's coming. Nearly. Nearly. Come on. Ah. Where have we gone? There you are. Right. Yeah, that's the relay. Hard to get it out because I need to test it, so pop that there for a minute. Right. Straighten these legs up. When it really goes back in, it's going a lot fucking easier than it came out. Right. Let's test this. Right, the coil is this one here. Let's put it on. the relay's okay. Just check it energises. It should fire with 9 volts. And I get the feeling that's fucking... Let's open that up. 'Cause to be honest with you, it's making a noise, but... There we go. The idea is, yeah, push them out. Yeah, when I was doing the jukeboxes, guys, a good part of my fucking troubles was relays. When I was doing the jukeboxes, fucking a lot of the troubles were fucking I was having with fucking relays. Let's just get it open. There you go. This should just pop out now. If we only want the top off, I mean. The top should just fucking pop off. Because that screw doesn't go in there, so it holds the coil in. There you go. Just trying to get it, there we go. Right, so so that's over that side, that's off. So if I energise the coil, that should pull in. Yeah, the relay is working. Yep. Yeah. If I do it the other way, it should repel. Putting back in is working. Let's just straighten all the pins up in a minute. So straighten all that back up. There you go. pop him back in. There you go. Make sure that he's straight. But yeah. Yeah, a big part of the faults on the jukeboxes was relays. There we go, we'll clean the holes up now where that went in. Right, so I'm happy the relay's okay. Right, clean it back up, chuck it back in. Actually, it's not too bad, this. Right, so yeah, it's okay. Let's chuck it back in. Right. Chuck it back in. And it goes in. Yeah, it goes in your coil that way. There you go. Right. Solder this back in. I mean, there's probably not really much reason to take that out, but I had to because I wanted to know for certain. And I didn't want to inject voltage into the amplifier. There you go. So, there you go. These ones here might be the issue because now we're okay, we're in. Now this one, that's it. Let's check continuity on those. Make sure that they're okay, because they're the ones that the soldering iron didn't fucking like. So we'll go to there. Yeah, it's good. And this one, see, that's why we unplug things. I just caught the on-off switch with my hand. Yeah. Yeah, just touch that one up a bit more. There you go. Noisy gets. Right. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. That's how it was before. Right, so that's the relay back in. Now, let's plug our mains back in. We'll call it a night soon, guys, because other things have to be done. Just turn this on. No, nothing. Right. So we've checked. We've checked everything. Right, we've checked. Right. Right, we've checked everything pretty much. Right, so power on, muting, it should, yeah. So it could be, right, what I might have to do, guys, I might have to pull these transistors out and check them with the transistor checker. Now we know the outputs are okay. See, the other issue is could be a fault in the power supply, but I don't think so. There's dry joints all over the place, another one there. I need to know the overload detector circuit incorporates load RL on one side of the Wheatstone bridge, See Fig 10. Yeah, which is there. Yeah, overload detector. I don't think it's. The base and emitter of a sensing transistor, Q1, or sensor transistor, yeah, Q1, are connected to opposite corners of the bridge. Right. If RL decreases. Hello?
I'm not disturbing you, am I, Andy?
Yeah, I'm online at the moment. What is it?
Do you want some salmon?
Yeah, can do.
Right, I'll send Chris. You've got to put it in your freezer though, because it's been in my freezer. You'll see the date on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, I'll send Chris over with it.
Okay, thanks Alison.
Alright, see you in a bit. Bye.
See you later, honey. Bye. Here we go. So, see, that's why we unplug it, you see, 'cause you turn it on with your hand, with your arm. Right, so Q2 and Q1, and that's why that's not labelled there, because that's Q1, it connects to either side of that Wheatstone bridge arrangement here, and D1. So I could really do with a circuit board layout. It shows you that they're the adjustments. I really could do with a circuit board layout, so I don't have to keep turning the thing upside down all the time, because it fucking weighs a ton. So let's see if there's got to be fucking circuit board layouts in this. Right. You know, full. That's the board connection diagram. Oh, here we are. That's your power supply. That's your power supply. Right, where's your amplifier? Right, that's your power supply. Equalizer board. Right, here we go. Power transistor, power transistor, power transistor, yeah. Right. So where's that relay? It's a bit fucking small to read this, but we'll manage. See, Tommy's giving her a bit of jip tonight. She should just get his fucking ass smacked. Right, 40. We've got a 47.6 volts there. Where's the relay? Right. It's in between. There. So. Right. It's got to be on the other side. Right. There's the relay. Right, there's your relay there. Right. This is small. Where's C1? I'm going to need a magnifying glass for this. I'm going to go and let Christine in. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, I'm going to call it a night anyway, guys, because of other things I need to do. Oh, we'll get back to it. Ouch! My fucking knee. I'm here. Bang me knee. Yeah. You put it in the freezer for me. I want you to do me a brew. Bring the freezer for me. You haven't got to go out.
Freezer.
Yeah, the big freezer, yeah. You haven't got to go out, you're just going out. Nobody has to do anything. Anyway guys, listen, I'm going to leave it there. We haven't got very far, but at least well, we have actually. We've found a load of things that it isn't. I'll do a bit of research and see where we go from there. Right, so I'm going to come back to you guys. There we go. So like I say guys, like, share, subscribe, buy me a coffee if you want to. Let's turn the soldering iron off. And don't forget to join me tomorrow for the Sunday karaoke. You must join me for the Sunday karaoke tomorrow guys. Thank you very much. And I'll catch you later. Bye for now. Did I say like, share, subscribe and buy me a coffee if you want to. Bye for now guys and girls.
Vintage audio repair is our main. Bringing old electronics back to life is our game. Tubes and wires we arrange. Every circuit we exchange. Dusty gears begin to